Starting Monday is our Red Ribbon Week. Both the high school and the elementary school have different dress-up days planned.
Monday will be Red Day for elementary and Color Day for high school.
On Tuesday, we're going to be celebrating Decade Day in the high school. And in the elementary, it's Hat Day.
This Wednesday will be Country Club versus Cowboy Day at the high school, and at the elementary day, it will be Tie-Dye Day.
This Thursday is Pink Out Day at the high school and Chemo Day at the elementary.
This Friday will be Costume Day for both the elementary and the high school. Come dressed in your favorite costume.
Yay! At the beginning of the year, we checked in with all the school administrators and all the class presidents and asked them how the school year was going so far.
How do you feel like the school year is going so far?
Pretty good.
Like, do you feel like Savoy is doing enough for, like, to stop the spread of COVID? Do you think all the measurements are working?
Yes.
How do you feel like the school year is going so far?
Pretty good. I don't know about this COVID stuff, but although, good.
Do you feel like Savoy High School is doing enough to help prevent COVID?
I don't know about the exits. That's about 3 feet, but I guess so. Mask and everything, social distancing in the hallways. I guess it's pretty good.
What do you think about the methods the school's using to handle this COVID-19 mess?
I think they're doing pretty good with what they're doing. We're wearing masks and hand sanitizing every class, so that's good.
What are your predictions for the school year? How do you think it's going to go?
It just depends on if, everybody follows the rules and just stays clean and do what they're supposed to. And so, yeah.
Okay. So what do you think about the methods the school's using to handle COVID-19?
We're wearing masks, so I guess
what are your predictions for the rest of the school year?
to play basketball.
What are your opinions on the school year so far?
I think it's going really well. We're handling all the challenges we're facing really well.
And what do you think about the methods the school's using to handle COVID-19?
I think that they're good, even though some people don't like them and they can be a pain at times. I think it's necessary.
How do you think school is going with COVID-19?
I think it's going really as good as it can go. It's mainly the same as last year, except that we are wearing masks and taking the needed precautions to stop the spread. So I think it's going really good so far.
What do you think about coming back to school, and how do you think it is going?
Number one, we were very excited to get our students and staff back here on campus, and just getting people back in the building has been a huge plus for us. How do I think it's going? Our staff has worked tremendously hard to get ready for our online platform and our online learners, as well as our students with procedure changes coming back. So I think it's awesome that we're here, and I hope we can continue to be safe and be here for the rest of the school year.
What are your thoughts on coming back to school with all the new regulations, and how do you think it has been going so far?
Well, I definitely think safety is always an important measure for us. So what I think about coming back, I think as long as we remain safe and can keep our kids safe and healthy, that we can continue to educate our kids here at Savoy Elementary. What I think of it, we've done a lot here to get ready for our students coming back. Our staff has done a lot to get ready for our online platforms. Several procedure changes we put in place here at the elementary to separate our kids per grade level to make sure that there's not any grade level contact. But we've also made some adjustments in our hallways as well as the cafeteria to meet the needs of COVID. So.
Thank you. How do you think school is going with COVID-19?
I think it's going really well. I think all the students are participating and doing what they're supposed to. Nothing's perfect, but we're as close to successful as we can be. Everybody is, when you're living in a house with everybody, it's hard to stay exactly 6 feet away from one another and live up to all the rules 100% of the time, but everybody's doing the best they can and living in the moment, and we're working the best we can with what we're dealing with.
And do you think Savoy is doing enough to prevent the spread?
Yeah, I think we're doing as much as we can. I mean, I think that it's a learning process, and I think that school districts are learning from each other. We're learning from mistakes and triumphs that we're having, and I think that every time that we're presented with a new challenge or a new obstacle, everyone puts their heads together, not just Savoy, but Hector, Bells, and everyone else, and we share the things that work for us and the things that don't work for us. And so I think we're doing as good as anybody else on preventing the spread and keeping everybody safe.
How do you think the school year is going so far?
I think it's a good school year. Obviously, it's different than any other school year we've had so far, and I know everybody's kind of sharing in that. I look forward to the day where we can go, boy, remember that, remember when it's all in the past and we're back to more normal. But I think in all, the building has a good spin on it, and the kids are in a good mood, and I know the kids seem to be glad to at least be back with their friends versus what it was last spring when we were all isolated from each other, and we're taking precautions to be with our friends, but we are able to be with them.
Do you think all the precautions we're taking, do you think they're working?
I think so, because we've had a lot less of it here than other places have. And I know for the most part, the kids are trying to do it. I know it's hard to remember to wear masks, and they bug you after a while, but the more you can wear them, you're not only protecting yourself, but you're protecting your friends, you're protecting your loved ones at home, or if you're around your grandparents or anything like that who might be have a harder time with this thing if they get it. So yeah, we're doing that. I've ordered these industrial sprayers that we're spraying the building with. I look like Ghostbusters when I have the backpack and I'm going around and spraying this stuff to kill germs. But I think those things are necessary and they're working. So remember, guys, these are very important. Let's wear them.